I want to ask you a very simple question. Have you ever gone to bed at night but felt like your mind just doesn't want to shut off? You're tired. Your body wants to rest, but your thoughts keep spinning around in your head, like birds that can't find a place to land, and you're lying there in the dark. You hear the ticking of the clock. It's as if time is deliberately trying to bother you. If you've ever found yourself in this situation, know that you're not alone. Insomnia and shallow sleep maybe. These are the most common complaints I hear from older people. Many people say, I used to put my head on the pillow and fall asleep right away, but now, no matter how much I count until morning, it doesn't help at all. There are many reasons for this. As we age, the production of melatonin in the body decreases. This is a natural hormone that controls our sleep-wake cycle. In addition, we become more sensitive to stress, emotions, and even changes in the weather. And that's how it feels like the body is tired, but the mind just won't let go. But the good news is that there's a method that helps the body relearn how to relax. It's like pressing an internal button that tells you it's time to sleep. This method doesn't require medication, expensive devices, or complicated techniques. Just 3 points on the body, 3 gentle presses, and you help yourself calm your nervous system. Dear friends, before we continue, please write in the comments how often you have trouble falling asleep, and if possible, mention which country and city you're watching this video from. This helps me understand which sleep-related topics I should explain more in future episodes. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Dr. Koob channel, because there are lots of useful tips on maintaining health and peace of mind, even at older ages, coming your way. Years ago, when I explored and studied Eastern medicine, I became familiar with this method. At the time, I was amazed at how something so simple could have such a remarkable effect. Later, I started recommending this method to elderly patients, and honestly, the results exceeded all expectations. People who had suffered from insomnia for years suddenly started falling asleep easily and quickly, and most importantly, they experienced deep sleep. Today, I'm going to tell you why this method works, how to do it exactly, and what other habits can help you have truly restful and restorative sleep. But before we start, I have a request for you. If you're watching this video because you have trouble sleeping, write it in the comments. I welcome peaceful sleep into my life. This simple act helps your brain register your intention. It's a small decision, but that very decision is the start of big changes. Now, let's find out why sleep slips away from us so easily. When we're young, our nervous system is flexible. We're active during the day. At night, we automatically shift into rest mode. But over time, due to stress, chronic fatigue, medications, and sometimes simply the habit of worrying, this mechanism gets disrupted. It's as if the brain forgets how to turn off worry. Imagine a conductor who is constantly waving his baton. Even though the orchestra should have been silent long ago, the music keeps playing. It keeps playing and there is no silence at all. And silence is exactly what's needed for sleep. And this is where 3 magical points come to the rescue. They are located on the head, and each one is responsible for a specific part of the nervous system. Gently stimulating them reminds the brain that it's time to relax, that everything is okay. The first point is on the forehead, a little above the line between the eyebrows. In Eastern medicine, it's called the yin-tang point. This area is directly connected to the part of the brain responsible for planning, worrying, and control. When we gently tap on this point, the activity in this area decreases. The brain receives the signal that it can stop analyzing. Do it with me right now. Gently place the tips of your index and middle fingers in the center of your forehead and breathe softly through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Gently exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now repeat this 2 more times. You can feel a gentle warmth spreading across your face. Sometimes you might even feel like yawning, and that's great because it's a sure sign of relaxation. Some of my viewers have written to me saying, I did this for 3 nights in a row, and on the 4th night I fell asleep right while I was tapping. This isn't magic. It's physiological. This is how our nervous system works when we give it a chance to calm down. The second point is on the temples, on both sides of the head, just behind the corners of the eyes. It's exactly here that we feel a throbbing pain when we're tired or upset. Gently tapping this area helps relieve muscle and vascular tension. Blood circulation improves and the brain receives more oxygen. Try this movement as well. With gentle rhythmic touches, tap your temples with both hands. Tap gently. It's as if you're playing on drums of silence. Count to 4 and breathe in. Hold your breath and now count to 6 as you exhale. You can feel how the warmth and pulse soften with every second, as if you're releasing excess internal pressure from yourself. The brain reacts immediately. It starts producing more gamma-aminobutyric acid, a natural inhibitory neurotransmitter that helps you fall asleep. Some people notice that after this exercise, even their vision improves. Their eyes get less tired. Their sight becomes clearer. But the most important thing is that the mind stops rushing. The third point is at the lower part of the skull, right where the neck connects to the head. Run your fingers along the back of your neck and find a natural indentation. Gently tap from one side to the other as if you're drawing an arc. This is an area where years of accumulated tension often hide. Gradually, your neck muscles will relax. Blood flow to your brain improves and you feel lighter. One of my patients, a 72-year-old man, told me, "I do this before bed and I feel like my head has finally stopped feeling like a rock. I sleep peacefully and even my dreams have become more pleasant." And it's really true. Regular stimulation of this area activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It's the same system that's responsible for repair and relaxation. The body receives the signal that there's no danger, it's safe to sleep. This whole method I described doesn't take more than 3 minutes. You can do it sitting on your bed before you lie down. The important thing is not to rush. Each touch is like a conversation with your body. Tell it that you're safe, everything is fine, and it's okay to rest. Now let's talk about how to make this technique even more effective. Many older people notice that even a cup of warm water or a spoonful of honey half an hour before bed helps them fall asleep faster. Honey contains natural sugars that help produce serotonin and then melatonin. This is a gentle way for your body to understand that the day is over. Another important rule is to put away your phone and TV at least an hour before bed. I know it's not easy. Sometimes it feels like you can't relax without the news or social media. But believe me, screens trick your brain and make you think it's still daytime because of the blue light, which lowers melatonin levels and leads to shallow sleep. Try reading a book instead of looking at a screen, listen to music, or just have a calm conversation with a loved one. And if you can't stop the flood of thoughts, write them down on paper. Take a notebook and jot down whatever is running through your mind briefly. Tasks, worries, thoughts. It's like unloading a heavy burden from your memory and making space for sleep. I've tried this method myself. It really works. Some of my patients like to do a light meditation along with tapping. They close their eyes and repeat in their minds that they are calm, their body is relaxing, and it really works. All of these together, breathing, the 3 points, warm water with honey, turning off screens, turn into an amazing nighttime ritual. Not something difficult or forced, but rather a pleasant habit for self-care. Over time, your brain learns that these actions mean it's time to sleep, and then even a gentle touch on your forehead becomes a signal for deep relaxation. I always tell my patients that sleep is not something you should force. Sleep comes when we create the right conditions for it. When the mind lets go and the body trusts, you'll be amazed at how quickly everything can change. After just a week of regular practice, you'll start waking up feeling more refreshed. After 2 weeks, you'll feel that your mood has become more stable, and after a month, many people notice that even chronic pains become milder, because quality sleep is the best pharmacy that nature itself has created. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. Watch these videos as well for more information. Until the next video, take care.